think I'm going to do, I was trying to find a place. Where could I put these? I think what I'm going to do is strap on another 2x4 right across here so I can put these down there. I think I'll just do that right now. That's going to save me some time because I was trying to figure out where the heck to put these at. So that's what I'm going to do. So since this is not going to be really a piece after these kayaks are finished, I'm not going to cut a piece of a 2x4, but I've got some 1x2 here. It's not going to hold that much, so might as well just take it, screw it in. So this is just a really quick project. Quick enough. And we'll just take and put all of our all of the clamps on there. So I'm going to try something. First of all, those 18 gauges are just way too deep, but I do have some inch. But one of the things that I've seen that I'm really gouging into this, and my tool is not fitting in here. So I'm going to file that down until it just fits right in there. And that'll make that work a whole lot nicer, I think. Okay, that's going to be good. And then I think I'm going to modify one other thing. I did do a little modification on this Craftsman screwdriver. I actually really think the problem is, you know, yesterday we were having problems taking these out. We're still having problems today. I really think the problem is that it's too deep. Those going in an inch and a quarter or inch and a half. And we'll change those to an inch. I may try these a little bit later. I am going to have to gouge into those pretty deep. But then I also got this one here kind of taken care of too. I do need to, you know, wipe off this excess glue for now. It'd just be that much more for me to take off sanding. But we'll let that all glue up. Interesting how those scarf joints ended up. I did also kind of figure out here as well, I thought I had only needed to do 4 up here. So I'm gonna have to build out a few more pieces, long pieces, so that I can then put those in. But I actually think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get out the table saw and I'm gonna rip the center. So one of the things, let me get a little piece here. One of the things that I have to do, not a pretty piece, but one of the things that you have to do when you put these two together, see the cove or the convex curve there, that first of all has to be completely flat. So that center point, you're actually putting two together. And what I want to do is I want to put two together. So I'm going to do this Alaskan white cedar, but then I want to have a very narrow strip. I'm not quite sure. It really depends upon how precise I can be on my table saw. That will allow me to go pretty thin, and I'm going to do, two sides that are going to be flat, and I'll make a 6-foot path. I probably don't need 6 foot. Well, yeah, probably 6 foot here in the back. I'll measure that out, but I need one little thin, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a thin piece all the way up. Now you do kind of see that this doesn't match perfect. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I'll probably fill in a little area there, but that's going to then, that one line is going to be pretty precise up through there. But I think the design will be a little interesting, a little more interesting for my wife's. So my first pass, and I actually bought this little piece here, which really, from a finger standpoint, was really good. It was about 20 bucks. Really liked how it kind of held that material in. But I've got some really good thin, I don't know how thin it is. I need to take my micrometer to it. But now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cove off of this. And I've got 4 pieces, and I'm going to run those through here, just barely taking that off so that it's flat. And then what I'm going to do is just glue up 2 sides, and this is going to be in the center of that. So I actually think that's going to be really nice down the center line. I've got to make sure that it's perfectly straight, because when you're pinstriping like that, it's going to be a big deal. I may try to find a different place to do that too, but I'm going to go ahead and set this up and make this cut. Need to go just a hair. We still got a little bit of that cove in there, but just a hair. Okay, now that both of those are cut, so I'll give you an idea of what they're going to look like down that center line. Hoo-wee! That is going to be nice. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this up outside of everything. So I'm not going to glue this on the boat, but I'm going to glue these all together and we'll just let them dry up before I start cutting. So now that I've made a nice mess with the sawdust, I'm going to clean this all up, close the doors back up. It's beautiful out, and so it's good to get all of this stuff finished while we can. So I'm actually thinking the best way to do this is get glue and a lot of clamps and tape. So we won't do this on the boat at all. We will do this off and put all of these different pieces together. And one of the things that I think I do want to do is on this, I'm going to make it a little long because maybe I can stick that all the way in there to even that out. So that could be a good thing. It is the next day, and we're not going to do a lot today, so I'm probably going to have a number of pieces to make this at least an episode that you can at least watch. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take these last bit of clamps off, and then we're going to take and add this other side to each of this kind of center line. So that'll be about it, because I can't do anything until I get these center lines in. I do think what I have decided to do, I remember when doing the other one, it was just so much easier to just build the planks down. And I think that's what I'm gonna do instead of taking, I may bend, since we actually have one of the Western red cedar, and then one of the Alaskan white cedar. So I do think what I am going to do is put down 4 altogether, and then we're just going to run slats the rest of the way. I think that'll be easier. And since I already have those long ones, that's what I'm going to do. So let's just go ahead and finish this out, and that'll be it for today. Okay, that second piece is done, and we will just sit it up here. And that'll be it for the day. This is a Sunday, so I probably will not get back out here until the following Friday. I've taken 3 days, all my Fridays off for the rest of the year, so I'll get out here and kind of do some more work. But that'll be it from the kayak build for this week. Appreciate you joining us. Please subscribe, turn on those notifications so you can make sure to get as soon as we publish. And those are actually going to be published every Friday morning, like at 12 a.m. So that's when they'll be. Also Instagram, the Instagram channel is down below. Please subscribe there as well. Thank you very much, and we will catch you on the flip side.